Ladies and gentlemen, I have grinded out all of the content available in Update 4 of Anime Last Stand, besides the secret banner unit, but all that's dependent on luck, not skill. But from doing all that, I have concluded that the update is just bad. There were no new maps, there was no new story. They took away content. The previous banner secret is gone and permanently unobtainable. The Speedwagon Waifu money unit is gone, so if you didn't already have them, you're screwed. The portals have been completely removed, so if you hadn't gotten Yuta or any of those units locked behind a portal, you're done for. But overall, all that was really in the new update was a bunch of new units. And I actually have something to get into about those new units. They declared that they were going to release a tribute unit to Akira Toriyama, and it was going to be completely just a tribute. You wouldn't be able to spend any rerolls on this unit because they didn't want to make money off it, or so they claim. But that was a lie. The unit comes out, and you can reroll on it just as you would any other unit. And in my opinion, that's just disrespectful to Akira Toriyama himself, right? The person who unfortunately passed away, but the author of Dragon Ball and contributed a lot to many of the modern anime that you see now. And for the developers to come out and just lie about that has kind of driven me to my end with this game, right? In the last video that I made, I was half optimistic about the new update. I was hoping that this would be the One Punch Man update that they promised and that they've been dropping sneaks for and that they've been working on, and that would add a new system to the game that would add value to some of the units and would kind of back up all the talk that they've been making about what they're going to turn the game into. And I was hoping that's what this update would be, but it wasn't. And I made a comment under my last video talking about how it is possible the developers just screw it up and that Update 4 is bad. And I was right. Once again, I have been right about the failings of the Anime Last Stand developers. And I want to say that from here on out, I am pretty much giving up on the game. There's too many competitors to cover. We've got Anime Defenders, we've got Multiverse Tower Defense, we've got the game that I think Maz King, the YouTuber, is making. And there's 50 more besides that I just don't have like in name because they all sound like blatant copies of another. But they're all coming out trying to make the same game. They're all coming out trying to make the same Anime Adventures replacement. And half of these other ones that I'm looking at, they look better than Anime Last Stand. And they probably have developers that are more sensical and know how to make an actual game as opposed to these developers who they delay updates, they take ages to make anything. When they release something, it's buggy, the animations don't work. The owner of the game is an influencer who loves to clickbait thumbnails and do all that. I'm just tired of it. And even if we leave the vein of tower defense games, because what you guys or what isn't being stated enough, but you guys all understand, is that Roblox is dry right now. It's in one of the most dry states it's ever been in. Anything will get players right now in Roblox. Every dry spout has to end. And there's even non-tower defense competitors coming, like Pocket Anime, Rail Seas, Holy War X, etc. These are all games that I would play millions of times over compared to Anime Last Stand. So, here's the rub. When Anime Last Stand comes out with some new content that is actually important to the foundation of the game, so the raid system in the 25-wave format with some new units and maybe more money units and some quality of life changes to the way that the game is run now with all the RNG that it's infested with, only when those features are added will I come back to make content on the game. But until then, I am done. I'm done with Anime Last Stand, It was a fun ride, and I understand most of you know me off that, but most of you who know me off that can agree that this game is potential. It is a potential man game. The only arguments I've ever heard for this game is that it has the potential to be something greater. But anything has the potential to be something greater, and I'm tired of speculating on the potential. I want to speculate on the game itself. In the game itself, in the state it is right now, it's not worth my time. And I'd make the argument it's not even worth your time. It's not worth the electricity bill that it takes to macro overnight to get all this stuff. It's not worth spending your actual time sitting there placing down units and watching them do stuff. It's not even worth arguing with the developers on Discord about how to improve the game. It's not worth my time. So I'm done. I won't be covering this game anymore until some changes are made to it. And I'm sorry if you're somebody who watches my channel based on this game and you don't show up for the other stuff because you just want to hear my commentary about the game, but I can go on for 100 videos talking about all the issues with Anime Last Stand. But at what point do you look at that and just say, you're wasting your time? And I'm wasting my time. And I'm going to stop. For those of you who have gotten this far in the video and are still interested in me, despite the claims that I will be pretty much annihilating any content that I make on Anime Last Stand, I have something that I want to say to you. I enjoy talking about Roblox. Not necessarily playing it right now because some of the games or most of the games on here suck, but I enjoy talking about Roblox. So let's talk. In fact, that's going to be the name of my new series. I'll be creating the Let's Talk series where I go over specific genres or just specific instances of Roblox games. I'm just going to talk about them, kind of explain why they're doing how they're doing, maybe the death of a certain game or how another game doesn't deserve to be as good as or as popular as it is, and just talking about the overall state of Roblox, because I feel that there's an audience for the things that I want to say, but that audience for me, I don't see it in Anime Last Stand. I don't see it in a game where the developers, these aren't good developers. These are developers that have wandered upon circumstance. Roblox is dry. The game that would be absolutely knocking them out of the competition has been shut down prematurely. And it is like a star, the stars align for this game to be popular. And trust me when I say, once real games start to come out, once better games start to come out, this game is done. And I don't want to say I told you so when that happens, because I really did want this game to be good, but it's not there, and the developers have shown that they're not intending on getting it there, so I'm done. As per usual, I love you all. This is probably going to be the last I see those of you who are only here for the Anime Last Stand content. I really want to thank you for coming along with me on this journey, but I can't keep this up anymore. Or I can, but it wouldn't be worth my time, and I wouldn't want to waste your time with it. So that is the end of the Anime Last Stand arc. It's over. Okay, it was fun while it lasted, but we have to move on. So, hope you guys enjoyed the video. I'll still be here. I'll still be making content. It just won't be on Anime Last Stand. Love you all, and here's No Life Wood out.